Hi, I'm Tracy Wareing Evans, President and CEO of the American Public Human Services Association. Thank you for taking the time to check out our 2020 annual report. Considering all we've experienced together, a global pandemic, the heartache of so many lives lost to COVID 19, the enduring strain on the livelihoods of many Americans from the economic repercussions of the pandemic, a year with emphatic, widespread demands for racial justice, the impact of these multiple crises on the communities and families at the heart of our members' mission, not to mention the significant adjustments to daily practices and social norms, all of which occurred in a presidential election year. Suffice it to say, we believe it's more important than ever to highlight our collective success stories and the opportunities coming out of a year none of us will ever forget. The meaningful engagement that took place amongst our members and our partners had us all pushing our boundaries for the better, proving to ourselves how strong we really are, especially when we join forces. And it showed us, and I think many other people too, just exactly why what we do is so important. Health and human services are the cornerstone for building well being. They're an integral part of our critical infrastructure and foundational to building community resiliency and a revitalized economy. Our current times are elevating our leadership roles in our agencies as well as in our communities and compelling us to step up our efforts to be influencers. We have discussed the lifeline that sound guidance offers to our teams in times of crises during our APHSA Leadership Corner series, a new virtual series we stood up in 2020 to make the most of the challenges that were before us. In the words of our inaugural speaker for this series, Nancy Kane, leaders are made, they're not born. They are made through a moment in which they realize their leadership is demanded. For health and human service leaders, Nancy understood this to be our moment, and she encouraged us to work out our resilience muscles and eat our Wheaties because we are making an enormous difference. You are making an enormous difference, not just for this moment, but for the future. To continuing weathering the storm we are in and truly seize the opportunities that lay before us in 2021, we hope this annual report allows you some time to reflect on our lessons learned and collective accomplishments for this past year. Although we know the road ahead will not come without its challenges, we remain committed to collectively redesigning our systems to advance race equity, work toward repair, and strengthen our common purpose and care for one another. We can and must remain a force of good that is so desperately needed right now. We look forward to seeing you in what and however that may look in 2021. Thank you for all you do.